As you can probably tell from the shelves behind me, I'm a, say it with me,
Collector.
What? No, collector, not hoarder. I recently started collecting comics and manga again after being out of the game for quite a while. And by out of the game, I was in the game, by which I mean I was collecting games. I might need a corkboard and some red string to keep track of the thought process that just got me there. Starting new collections can get very expensive very quickly, so I decided to visit several different discount stores to see if I could find comics and manga. So join me as we find out if I'm going to be balling on a budget or balling on a budget. It's a pun. It's wordplay. My first stop was Ollie's had a pretty decent selection of graphic novels, was pretty light on the manga, and they also had these little blind bags of individual issues of comic books. Now, their prices were very good, but the thing about these types of stores is they liquidate. They buy stock that did not sell at other stores, or that was discontinued by other stores. So they buy it cheap, and they sell it to you for cheap. So a store like Ollie's is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Also, they do sell chocolates. Now, Ollie's had my hopes up and my spirits high, but much like the current state of America, things went downhill very quickly. Starting with stop 2. Now, when I walked into Ocean State Job Lot, I saw a small selection of books, but it turned out to just be cookbooks. And then I thought, let him cook! So I ventured further to find that this was the book section at this Ocean State Job Lot. Maybe don't let him cook, maybe order takeout. This dumpster fire of a book section only had one comic adjacent book, and it was an MCU Endgame book. I had no interest. Maybe things will get better at stop 3. Five Below had this little section of anime and manga character merch, but no manga. So I ended up checking their book section, which also had no manga and no comic books. But wait, what's this back here? Just kidding, there was nothing. I did get this car magnet though. Five Below surprised me because I know in the past they've done these Five Below variant covers of certain manga, but this Five Below was barren. More barren than your mom. That's right, you're adopted. I know, you're disappointed. Just as disappointed as I was with Stop 4. Yeah, I don't know why I thought TJ Maxx was a good idea. They had clothes. That was it. They had a tiny book section of books for toddlers and clothes. At this point, I was broken and defeated, like Rocky at the end of Rocky 1. But little did I know that Stop 5 would hand me a victory, like Rocky at the end of Rocky 2, 3, and 4. The shambles of a book section at Dollar Tree had me feeling like all was lost. But it turned out it was Superman Lost. Get it? Because that comic up there was Superman Lost. Do you get it? Because it was Superman Lost. Anyway, they had several different issue number 1s of a bunch of different DC comics. And what surprised me is they did have some bangers in there. So at the end of this journey, I ended up with 2 graphic novels. One is a Star Wars graphic novel, but it's volume 3. Hopefully I can find volumes 1 and 2. And also a Joker manga, which combines 2 things I really enjoy, comic books and manga, into one. I also ended up getting issue 1 of Crisis on Infinite Earths, and issue 1 of All-Star Superman. I know, they're reprints. I don't care. I have the full collected edition of Crisis on Infinite Earths. I just wanted to get issue 1. I thought it was cool. But anyways, you still can find pretty solid deals on comic books and manga if you know where to look. Turns out Ollie's is the king of this for discount stores. But again, these stores typically are liquidating the stock of other big box stores that don't want to sell this anymore. So you're getting the leftovers for the most part. That doesn't mean you can't find something good if you dig around. But just know that like my falling apart early 2000s Toyota RAV4, your mileage may vary. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you for watching. Drop any recommendations for any manga or comic series I should check out. For comics, I'm currently going through the new Ultimate Universe. I'm reading every issue of every series for that. And for manga, I'm currently reading Fire Force. So drop any recommendations you might have for manga or for comics in the comments. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. I don't know why I did that. I really didn't like that. But yeah, check back in for more nerdy collector stuff. On my channel, I plan on collecting different video games, different TCG sets, different manga, different comics. Yeah, anything I want to talk about. Maybe I'll do more challenges like this. Who knows? Anyway, thanks for watching.